this piece at the United Church of Christ, I guess. Anyway, it's right off of Grand Avenue, and it's an addition. It's the original church is older, obviously an older construction and an older design with steeples. But the addition is a more contemporary, and it's simple, and it's fairly close to the street. So you're going up the street, and you're not more than, well, 50 feet really doesn't mean that much. I mean, if you're in a house, 50 feet, having a living room, but the front of this wall, if you're on the street, maybe it's 50 feet back, maybe a little more. But the thing is, it's a brick. The brick is not the usual scale of the brick that you see in houses, 2-inch. So you got this pattern of brick by brick by brick. These bricks are more like block. They have a surface that is a kind of a bluish brown, black. It's not red. It's not like brick red, so, which is very nice. It doesn't, being close to the street, it doesn't just say I'm a brick and I'm brick red. So it was a rather subtle wall, and so it was in memory of a person in Beloit, Sherman White, and he is the father of Gerald White, which many people know, a local person. And Jerry wanted something for his father. So what we did, he decided he'd like, and so we picked that spot, and I just made a simple cross, but it's about like 8 feet by. It's big, but it's in Cor-ten steel, which rusts. So you have this rusted steel against this rather rusted black, and the brick is like a lot of brick you can sort of enamel, so you can wash it. It's like a tile finish. A lot of brick is done that way, and this is kind of that way. But then I made the cross. They're very flat. It's not organic across. It's deep. It's like a big cookie cut out, so that it has across it is this thick all the way down, so you can see the thickness of it. But then it has on top of it, the shapes are one shape on top of the other, and they also are very flat, and they're going to stay flat because it's made out of heavy sheet plate. They're not going to ripple. They're not going to do anything. And but being flat, they get a nice. When the light's on them, you see that it's flat, even though it stays back, and it's big enough that it has a presence on this wall. I should mention that it's not only a cross; it's a cross made out of a descending winged dove. So the arms are actually these big wings, but they're kind of cookie cutter. I mean, I paid no attention to having individual, feathers. And the descending, it has down the middle there's a sort of a crease, and so the head of the dove is shaped like this, goes right down this crease. So there's a definite top to bottom, and then the cross behind it is one that comes out and increases in size, sort of it's like a long pyramid kind of thing. And when you do things, that's been some time, and so I don't remember the exact way that I put it together, but once I see it, I know why I did it. And so that I did that because I knew it would fit the color, the shape, the flat shape, the wall it's going to be on. It's going to be fairly close to the street, so I didn't want to say, "Hey, here's a church," and like sometimes you do. You see this too much in your face. I didn't want it to be in. So if I'd have made that stainless steel, it just wouldn't have worked. You've got a contemporary material that you're trying to put on a church that actually, in the old church, it says old, back to the beginning. You know, this is a 2,000 year belief.